Well, for those of you who were not able to see it, there it is, the Ring of Fire, the annular eclipse of the sun, as the moon drifts between the sun and the earth. And there you see the outline of the moon. And of course, you may have watched it on my blog, streaming website. And so anyway, that's a good picture of it in case you didn't see it. It's a very rare event, and I just was a little disappointed that we weren't able to see it here, but we had these storms. You see, we had these clouds, and we wouldn't have seen the whole thing. It would not have looked like that for us here, but we should have seen part of the moon edging into the sun. But we had all these clouds and these little scattered thunder showers around, and it's breezy outside. And one of the reasons it's breezy is because you get a thunderstorm and then wind comes down out of the thunderstorm, and that's the reason it gets somewhat breezy out there. But it's still somewhat balmy. The cooler air has not spilled in for us just yet. These are very slow-moving storms. Effingham County in Illinois had a flash flood warning throughout most of the evening and got more than 2 inches of rain. Now, as you can see, we have here in central Illinois some lingering showers and thunder showers. None of these storms, by the way, have been warned as being severe. And so what we're dealing with is just some very slow-moving storms with thunder and lightning, some gusty wind, and some pea-sized hail, and some heavy amounts of rain. Not a real gentle rainfall at any given time, but at least it is somewhat beneficial, but it may not solve our overall problem of this dry pattern that we've had. Mattoon has 66, Terre Haute still 80, 64 in Mount Vernon, 73 in Evansville, 74 Chicago, 65 in Peoria. Paris has 65, and look at this, it's still 80 in Terre Haute, still 74 in Robinson, so almost certainly a 10-degree difference from Paris to Linton, and that shows us this cooler air that is moving in. And a steady wind speed of 17 miles per hour, Robinson 18, Vincennes 20, that's again the outflow from these storms, and wind gusts of 23 in Terre Haute, 26 in Paris, Casey 27, Mattoon 25. But again, no watches or warnings. I'm sure if you're outside or if you're hearing it, it sounds worse than it really is. And so we have this cooler air coming in. It will be cooler tomorrow as this line of showers and thunder showers moves through ahead of this cold front. As this cold front pushes through, the wind will shift direction. So tomorrow it will be noticeably cooler. A high tomorrow, after a high today of 91 degrees, a high tomorrow of only about 73. So a big difference, and that's what's setting off these showers and thunder showers. And then higher pressure settles in for the remainder of the week, and I think after that it will be dry and somewhat calm. 62 for the overnight low tonight, occasional thunderstorms continuing, and then tomorrow high of 73, a northwest breeze. Morning thunderstorms, those taper off as the day goes on, and then tomorrow night becoming partly cloudy. Monday 73, as we say, Tuesday 75, Wednesday 80, Thursday 87, so it warms up again as we get into the latter part of next week. Rondrell?
Thank you, Kevin.